I recently spoke about the 2024 industrial sales volume and how what the data tells us about 3 sales in particular shows how sales volume was a little bit top heavy. Take a look at this clip.
Industrial real estate, like I said, was 41% of sales. But remember I told you that was deceiving? You'll see why in a second. There's a lot going on this screen, but all I want you to look at is this, the 12-month rent change in the asking rate. Essentially, we were increasing in our rates, probably just enough to keep up with the level of increased expenses that property owners are seeing as well, but that's okay. We've got 5% increases across the board. All right, I've teased it enough. Why is the 41% of sales of industrial deceiving? The answer starts with this sale. This is a 9-building monster of a property off Alico Road, Centerlinks. The buyer was an institutional investor acquiring the fully occupied property at $204 a square foot. But that's not all. Here's the really big boy. A $155 million sale in October for Tri-County 75. It was purchased at $190 a square foot. Project was just built, 95% leased at the time of sale, and the rent roll was filled with high-quality tenants who were early on in their lease terms. Like the Centerlinks sale, the buyer was institutional. Both of these buyers operate around the world, but were making their first big splash in Southwest Florida. And both buyers said that these acquisitions were really just the beginning for them in Southwest Florida. The final sale that gives us the answer comes in one of my favorite transactions. How can you not love a property on Cheetos Circle? I would have included it just for that. Now, this sale was a little bit different. The entire property is leased to a single tenant, you can imagine, Frito-Lay, with a long-term remaining on their lease. And that's why it sold for $336 a square foot, when the Centerlinks and Tri-County properties that we just looked at were around $200 a square foot. But let's put just these 3 Lee County sales into context. They were 50% of that $576 million sale volume. Just 3 sales in Lee County. So the industrial market was definitely softer from a sales volume standpoint in 2024, but again, it's a great sign that we've got institutional capital looking to plant money here in Southwest Florida.